Guys, a lot of you are saying that you feel just because Pacquiao has a better chin than Keith Thurman that he'll win the fight. You feel that Pacquiao has a better chin than Keith one-time Thurman. Yeah, I agree. Pacquiao does have a better chin than Keith one-time Thurman. I believe he's more tougher than Keith one-time Thurman. But again, that doesn't mean he's going to win the fight. That's where a lot of you are getting mistaken. You think that just because Pacquiao has a great chin, Pacquiao has, more toughness than Keith Thurman, that he's going to win the fight. It's not necessarily the case. Keith Thurman could box, use his boxing ability, use his boxing skills. I don't think it's going to be as easy as what Keith Thurman says, but I do think that Keith Thurman could use his size, use his physicality, use his height and reach, and look to box Pacquiao. I do think, listen, my brother made him think that Keith Thurman's a better boxer or he's a better fighter than Cotto and all of the other guys. He rates Thurman. I don't think Keith Thurman's a better fighter than those guys, but I do think Keith Thurman's a better boxer than Miguel Cotto and what's his name, Margarito. A lot of you may say, well, Miguel Cotto boxed well against Canelo. Yes, he did, but I just think Keith Thurman has a different dimension. I think Keith Thurman's very clever, very shrewd, and I do think he will look to box Manny Pacquiao. He'll look to use his height, and he'll look to counter Manny Pacquiao, and he'll look to use the ring, use a lot of footwork, look to make Manny Pacquiao miss, frustrate Manny Pacquiao. I think that's what he's going to do. But Keith Thurman, the difference is with Keith Thurman and someone like Mayweather, for example. Mayweather doesn't give you a sniff. Keith Thurman gives you opportunities, and that's where I think Manny Pacquiao is going to make him pay, when he gives him that opportunity, because I think that Keith Thurman gets hit in fights. He's not able to sniff you out completely, and I think that's where he's going to come unstuck against Pacquiao. I do think, however, though, if Keith Thurman's able to box a good fight, I do think he can win a points decision. I do think he's capable of outboxing Manny Pacquiao, winning, probably not outboxing him, outclassing him, but definitely winning a points decision, a 2 to 3 points gap margin, or a close decision. I definitely think Thurman is capable of doing that. He's definitely got the ability and the skills. Don't underestimate Keith Thurman there. But, I think for Thurman, it'd be crazy for Keith Thurman to go toe-to-toe with Manny Pacquiao. I think he's asking for trouble. I think he's asking for disaster if he goes toe-to-toe, because I think that's only going to end one way when you put both chins there. However, Keith Thurman has got a good right hand. He can crack. If he catches Manny Pacquiao, it could be lights out. It's not like Manny Pacquiao's never been knocked out before. He has. But if they go toe-to-toe, you can see Keith Thurman probably coming off the worse off because of, what we've seen in the past from Keith Thurman and how vulnerable he can be. But I don't think Keith Thurman's going to come toe-to-toe. I don't think he's going to have a scrap. Although he's talking a big game. Normally when guys before the fight say, yeah, I'm going to stand there, I'm going to go toe-to-toe with you, they normally look to box. And that's what I think Keith Thurman's going to do. A lot of you are going to say, well, Keith Thurman's running and stuff. But I call it boxing. I think Keith Thurman's going to look to box. And Keith Thurman can be aggressive, but I do think he's going to be extra cautious against Pacquiao, and I do think he's going to look to box and move. I do think that's how he's going to approach this fight. That's my take on it. But what do you guys think? Leave your thoughts, guys, in the comment section below. And guys, remember to please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys in the next video.